Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Super Symmetry. The last episode doesn't matter. Now I think we got aluminum done. And I got, like... Oh, we can't even see how much aluminum I got because there's a zombie apocalypse going on. Bro is hiding over here. Prepare to be blasticated. Please? No. What? Where's the other one? Oh, now I see him. He's over here. Right? Right? Or... This guy is definitely a part of the apocalypse. How on earth is a guy not part of the apocalypse? Is this guy it? Is this guy the whole reason we're having these grand struggles? I said we're making a drill today. That's wrong. We don't have what we need for that. We technically do have all the steel and all the stuff to make a drill. But there is a significant lack of places for us to drill. Okay, this guy seems like the guy we're looking for. I think, because I was all the way over here looking for the stuff we need before I could even, get started. I also did some other stuff, but we'll talk about that when we get back. It's important stuff for us to talk about, actually. It's really important. Okay, we've dealt with every single problem that has ever existed. Now let's go. Okay, so you may have seen this wonderful setup here with the steam machine, right? Yeah, this guy. Basically, he extracts resin from this oak log, and this becomes glue in the distillery. I found a way to automate glue, which led me to automate circuit boards and resistors. And some guy told me about this in the comment section, but because it's a little late now. You know what I mean? It's been ages since, well... He told me it yesterday, but when this finally goes up, it will have been ages, and I don't even know if you'll still be watching by then, but yeah. So yeah, now we can make circuits for, like, way cheaper now. This makes all the components for circuits really cheap, and there's one other thing that I want to get. It's called a NAND chip. I want to get this guy. This guy is expensive. We need an integrated circuit. For that, we need an integrated circuit wafer. Which this machine here is electron beam lithograph or a cutting saw. And both of them have to be whatever this is, like medium voltage, and it's whoa, ridiculous energy amount. Holy. So we're basically done with the last chapter that we started on, and today we will begin this chapter, which starts with this. Motors. I am making motors. Which I guess what we should do is we should begin by making this. No, not silver. What am I doing? Where's my... We don't have much nickel yet, so what we should do is get some nickel first. Petlandite. And I guess we're gonna run it for this guy. I mean, this guy can probably do nickel, right? Right, you can do nickel, correct? Do you need this? You need coke for that? What do you need to do for nickel? Oh, it yields sulfur dioxide. Garnerite. Blast furnace. Coal. Nickel. Yeah, no thanks. I'll just send this to the other guys up here because they are actually way easier to do, and I don't want to use any oxygen. Oxygen is expensive. You'd think it'd be really easy to make, but no, it is not. This setup should actually be fully automated, and that's one thing I didn't mention, is that this guy here has 2 robotic arms. One of these guys spits out 5, and the other one spits out 1, because you can't do, like, 0.5, I think. I don't know if you could do 0.5. I didn't try. But it's close enough. Okay, this guy's getting 1 more than he needs, and this guy is getting 5 less than he needs, and I didn't feel like making the medium voltage arm for that. So, yeah. So the reaction furnace here, this guy is a wonderful machine. We're going to need this guy for making methane, but not right now. Okay, so there is one other machine from the low voltage age we need to get to progress, and it's this guy. It's the low voltage basic arc furnace, this guy. What we're gonna need for this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 12. 1, 2. That is 3. 1, 2. Machine casing. And I've already made an aluminum wrench. I don't know if I noticed or if I mentioned that. I think I might have, but probably not. Most likely not. The other thing we're going to need, I already have on hand. It's not in my hand, but it is somewhere near my hand. We can just go run over this way. Climb up this thing. I think it's on this side, but I'm not sure. Nickel rod, graphite electrode. Somewhere in here, there's another graphite electrode. Okay, I'm telling you. There's another graphite electrode somewhere. Well, we have raw electrodes. This is nice. It's been a while since we used this machine. This guy is the big old sintering oven we made. Best machine I've ever made. Most fun machine, probably. It's probably also the coolest. Oh, this guy doesn't have enough power. Because this guy isn't even plugged into anything. I wish, like, the edges of these blocks glowed. Because it would make it fit together better. It's like they forgot to do the edges. You know what I mean? They forgot to do the edges on these. To make them glow, too. And there we go. We got an arc furnace. Nice, nice. Very good machine. It's for recycling, apparently. No. It's for something else. But we'll get to that in a second. My electrodes are done, which is amazing and always appreciated. And since this machine is just like the other gigantic furnace we own, we're gonna slap it right there. And apparently, my battery buffer does not exist. Where'd it go? Is it down here? Of course it is. Of course! Okay, just shove that in there. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay, so we're starting on silicon apparently. So what we need to do is get a roaster, which roasts that. Oh well, we're not automating this because it requires coke and that's expensive to do. Like, honestly, these guys don't even run half the time anymore. We'll probably just have to do this manually. So basically, we need to take silicon dioxide and some carbon dust with a circuit. We also need oxygen, and oxygen's in the basement because there's a certain problem with this setup that we got here. Whenever we run the electrolysis machine, we're producing oxygen, and it goes into this pipe for some reason too, and it's just a nuisance, and yeah. So we're just gonna take the oxygen from down there, put it up here. What else can we do? Right, we need some coke. I mean, it's gonna be this guy. I'm gonna shove this guy into this guy because this guy is not running. So yeah, we need to get this nickel so we can get started on the actual chapter stuff. We're almost there. So coke dust could be centrifuged to get this stuff, and that's probably the cheapest option. So after centrifuging our coke dust, we can just shove some of this into here. And it does not seem to work, but setting it to 1. Okay, let's see what the arc furnace can do about this. So basically, Certus quartz dust, nether quartz dust, silicon dioxide dust. Silicon dioxide, how do you get this? Is this from roasting flint dust? If so, that's sad. I'm pretty sure I already have quartzite though. Quartzite isn't too hard to produce. You just get it from literally a byproduct of redstone centrifuging. And this guy eats a bit of energy, don't he? That gives us carbon monoxide and silicon is what we're looking for, so let's go. We're making computers soon. Okay, what is next? Sodium silicate for the ion exchange column? Yeah, no thanks, I don't want to do that. It seems like a pain in the butt. I want to get to these guys. Circuits. How do you get the circuits? Circuits. Actually, we should set up an automation system for this. I looked at the next thing, and it requires us to make a roaster again. And that means making multiple roasters. Setting them all up would probably be a good idea. Alright, so we can begin working on the next thing, which is motors. The most expensive type of motors ever. We need 2 of these guys. Okay, this is the first time I've ever had to magnetize one of these steel rods. Oh, we need a magnetic polarizer for this. Or we need to get magnetic steel from... what the heck? Oh. What? Yeah, so magnetic polarizer is what we need. Alright, so polarizers aren't too bad. Let me see about this again. Polarizer, what does the polarizer require? Electromagnetic polarizer. We've never had to make this thing, but now we do. So, yeah, 16 copper wires is not bad at all. Actually, it's kind of bad, considering copper wires are now essential for our progression, but still, it's fine, it's fine. We can just make more. We need 2 of these guys, 1, 2, and then, I guess this is a bit of a good thing, because I'm kind of done using the crafting grid to make magnetic rods. We got another one of the things from low voltage done. This is good. This is making me do things I was not gonna do, like this guy. Like, seriously. Look how clean this is looking now. We've almost completed the whole tree here. Alright, so magnetic steel rods are done. It's motor time! Oh, we just need one more motor component, and that is going to be copper nickel cables. But we got the motor. Now we can make progress and see what the next thing is. Detect submit. Boom. What's next? Oh! Fun! Well, I'll get the conveyor module, which is going to be pretty easy. But the rest of this, not really too sure about. Anyway, I will go ahead and just add these guys into the wonderful section here of goodness. What if we could throw this in the arc furnace and have it do good, interesting things? Does that work? How do I recycle copper nickel wires? Can I do that? Macerate. Ah. Now that's it. That's the solution to all of our greatest issues. Or the arc furnace. Arc furnace time. It is time for us to use the arc furnace. I told you it would work. This thing is the best recycling machine in existence. And all I gotta do is process this on the second setting, so we're not a failure again. Motor number 2 is completed. Now we just need some actual copper wires with coatings on them. Oh, nice. That's just what I wanted. To coat some copper wires. This is amazing. And here goes our wonderful copper wire maker 5000 doing its job, producing insulated copper wires for our conveyor belt. Why do we need a... Well, you're about to find out. This is what I've been waiting for. Or, well, not waiting for. This is what I've been working towards, is this wonderful machine here. And the fact that we already have every single component done, mostly. Some of it's stored over here, okay? Just don't worry about this. Oh, that's where that got to. I was looking for that. I was looking for the bronze one. So, all we're missing is copper nickel wires, which are in progress right now. They're getting close to completion. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. We got the actual copper nickel processing already, and I'm pretty sure each one of these yields about 2, which is nice. We just need to make a steel rod. I'm starting to hate making steel rods, but guess you get used to making steel rods after a while. But this is my first time like having to do so many steel rods, and it's done. Yay! First machine we've ever made. Now these guys take a lot of energy, a lot of energy. So what I think is going to happen is that we're going to use these copper wires we made. And they can only handle 2 amperage, so I think we need diodes. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's just plug it in there and see what happens. Can't explode, but could catch on fire, which is what I'm worried about, because fires are not good things. Literally, fires are incredibly dangerous and ridiculous. So this side is more expensive stuff, but I think it can handle that. I definitely think it can handle. I think it can handle this. Okay, I think it's okay. And yes, this can charge on these low voltages, which both of these guys would technically be supplying like 16 amps of low voltage energy to this guy. Not mega voltage, because low voltage is basically half of what we need. So we need to have 2 of these guys. But this is why I made this thing. Watch this. Red mud. Oh, crap, it needs more energy. Oh yeah, they can catch on fire. These wires do catch on fire. Okay. Okay. Well, that's an interesting problem. Well, I guess the question is, how do we power this machine safely?